Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and Drew Nation. Let's get into it. Leave people alone who don't appreciate you for what you have to offer because they don't deserve you for who you are. Anybody that can't appreciate you for what you have to offer, that's someone that you should keep what you have to offer away from. All right. You don't have to be anybody else other than who you are. People appreciate people for who they are. If someone won't appreciate you or can't appreciate you or they don't appreciate you for who you are, that means that person is most likely using you or they're keeping you around for some type of benefit. And the fact that somebody would have someone around that they don't want or they don't appreciate, that person isn't really being straight up with you. That person is not a real person. All right. If people don't appreciate you, you're not going to feel your best around them. All right. Everybody should be appreciated. All right. So that's where you have to appreciate yourself when other people can't appreciate you. All right. You have plenty of good things to offer. And if other people can't see that, they're the ones missing out. If people can't see that you have something good to offer, they're the ones missing out. All right. They're the ones that aren't going to be able to be around when you reach a level of success. They're the ones that aren't going to be around when good things happen to you in your life. Fake people will keep you around just to say they have a friend, or fake people will keep you around just because they want something from you. All right. And not to say is anything wrong with having a friend, but people use people. That means when somebody better comes around who they do appreciate, they're going to drop you like a ton of bricks. So that's why people will leave you at certain times and go off and hang out with other people. It's like, yo, if you're not cool with me and if you don't really mess with me like that, don't deal with me in the first place. But people aren't real enough. People aren't honest enough. People can't keep it real with you about that. All right. People nowadays, they just want to have somebody around just so they could talk to them or just so they're not bored. Not everybody knows how to be alone. All right. If you know how to be alone, if you know how to be by yourself, you're stronger than like 50% of the 50% of the people that are out there. All right. People do not like to be alone. They'll talk to you about whatever. And that's where these conversations come in that are draining. It's like you try to talk to people about the things that you like. They don't want to talk to you about what you like. They'll change the subject and y'all won't have nothing in common. This is why people who are friends with people will have nothing in common with their friends. It's because they really don't appreciate you like that, and you're a placeholder in their life. I'm not going to be a placeholder in anybody's life. I'm not letting anybody use me just for a conversation. I'm not letting anybody use me just so they could have somebody around. Like when I was younger, things like that happened. But once I became aware of it, I'm like, yo, I'm cool. I'm cool by myself. And it's like if I'm gonna do bad, as the saying goes, which I'm not gonna do bad at all. But if I have to appreciate me instead of anybody or anyone appreciating me, I'm cool with that because I appreciate me some me, and that's really how you have to look at it. Not everyone is everybody's cup of tea. All right, some people like sports, some people like biographies, some people like NASCAR, some people like what's it called, BMX. Everybody likes different things. Some people like country music, some people like rap, some people like opera, some people like classical, some people like jazz. Like everybody likes different things. You have to be patient and wait until you come across people who like the same things that you like, so that way you could actually possibly make a real friend. You don't have to force yourself on anyone. You don't have to force friendships. You don't have to make people like you. All right. People will like you just for you being yourself. And if they can't, then that's not your real friend. All right. That person is not someone that you would want to be a friend. All right. So, and sometimes it's best to just be a friend to yourself. All right. Sometimes you'll enjoy your company more than being around other people. Once it gets to the point of you enjoying your company, like, yo, I should have never even came, or I could have had more fun at the crib by myself. I could have got some things done. I could have read. I could have worked on me. I could have made some beats. I could have did this. I could have did that. Whatever you could have did. All right. A lot of these types of people will waste your time. All right. You can sense the fakeness on a person. So when you see somebody is fake, don't even deal with them anymore. All right. Don't play yourself dealing with fake people. All right. We all want somebody to hang out with. We all want friends and stuff like that. But until you can find real people, real genuine people, just do it alone. Do it by yourself. All right. Because the people who you go around that are fake, like I said, once they find someone, or once they get around someone that they actually like, or once they get around someone that they actually want to be with, or somebody that they're actually cool with, all right, they'll click and you won't. This is where you have people who mistreat people because that person wasn't really your friend in the first place. And this is where you'll have situations where people will treat you different than the other people around them. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to have somebody mistreat you or treat you different than other people. They'll be like, hey, what's up? Yo, what's up, dude? What's going on? Like if somebody can't match your energy with how you're coming, then that person ain't for you. All right. If you're like, yo, what's up? Blah, 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 and people aren't reciprocating, to heck with them. You know what I'm saying? Don't deal with people like that. All right. You will have more fun doing you. And this is why you have to spend time alone anyway. You have to figure out what it is you like, and what are the kinds of things you like to do. Because when you figure out what you like to do, you'll spend a whole man, you will spend a whole day doing the things that you like to do, enjoying yourself, and you'll actually possibly even be able to get somewhere with it. You might even be able to turn it into some money. All right, ain't no friend like a Benjamin. Ain't no friend like Benjamin. All right, ain't no friend like a Benjamin. So stack your bread up. All right, why you don't need, who needs friends when you have ends? If people can't be real, some dollar bills is what you need to feel. All right, so if people aren't real with you, if people don't like you, if people are being fake with you, that's a sign that you should just kick it by yourself and get some money. All right, you should be starting a business. You should be educating yourself. You should be working on that project that you want to work on, because you have nothing but time to yourself if you don't have friends like that in the first place, if you don't have anybody around you in the first place. And the thing is, a lot of people are friends because of situations. A lot of people are friends because of situations. He using her, she using him, they using each other. It all works out. All right, if nobody can use you, it's not going to work out. They're not going to want you around them. And half the time, when people are like, yo, what's up, man? That stuff is fake. Most of that stuff ain't real, man. People don't really be real friends like that. They're either using somebody for a ride, they're using somebody for a free meal, all right, they're using somebody for whatever, you name it, a trip to the golf course. All right, people are bored, they like golf, I'm gonna make friends with him so I can go play some golf. All right, people are bored, they like using people, I'm gonna make friends with this guy so I can go play paintball. People, that's really what friends are. Not all, but that's really what some people's friendships are about. It's like, I made friends with him just so I can go do this when I want. That's why people make friends. It's different if it works out, if you got something to offer to me and I got something to offer to you. Let's not call it a friendship. That's a business partnership. That way ain't nobody using nobody. Keep it real. Like, I want to get to know you because I want to do this. That's what you could offer me. What could I possibly offer you? I got this going on in my life. Are you interested in that? Would you want to go do some things like that? But people can't keep it real like that. All right, and that's why you're a rare breed. That's why you buy yourself most of the time anyway, because you're too real for people, and people are too fake for you. All right, you're too real for people, and people are too fake for you. So if people can't appreciate you, appreciate yourself. Appreciate the things you know how to do. All right, figure out some things that you want to do. Study up on some things. Find out what you like. Find out what you may love to do. If you don't have anything that you love to do, you probably shouldn't be out there making friends in the first place. All right, you need to put that energy into something that could turn itself into something positive for you. That way you could possibly get on a level to where you make some real friends. You're into some things, other people are into some things. You're doing business, they're doing business, and nobody is going to be able to use anybody. It'll just be a straight up situation. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm into that. Yeah, I'm into that too. Yo, let's start hanging out. Okay, cool. Like, things happen naturally. They aren't forced. People shouldn't be hanging out with people because, I could get something from him. yeah, I can get something from her. They're like bloodsuckers. They're leeches, man. All right, most friendships and situations like that, people are leeches. They're hanging on to people, hanging on to relationships, so that way they can get something from somebody. People don't really want to be in your life unless they can get something from you. All right, and unless I know or I'm made aware or you got something for me too, I ain't doing it. All right, I'm not doing it. And you shouldn't either. All right, because otherwise you're going to end up getting caught up and thinking that this person is real or genuine, but they're just using you. All right, people use people for what they can get. That's why most of the real people, they just stay to themselves because they know that, they're aware of that. But like, okay, it's not that many real people out in the world. I could tell that there's a lot of fake people. I can see that there's a lot of fake people. Like real people can see through other people's facade. You could tell, and that when people are fake, and that's why I don't nobody want you around, because you can see through their facade. You can see that they're fake. You see that they're either using you because you draw attention. Maybe you're a guy that gets girls and they want you to hang around because that's the only way some girls will look at them and even consider coming over there in the first place. And then you'll find yourself in a situation to where they're playing you out in front of the people. All right, they're sneak dissing you in front of them, and that's when you'll have people laughing, and when you won't. All right, I've seen that happen a lot. That happened a lot to me early on, where I thought people were my friends, and they would. I think I was friends with them. We'd hang out, we'd chill. It'd be girls around, and then people would be making fun of me to my face, and I'd like kind of be like, I'd kind of be aware of it, but I kind of wouldn't, and I'd be like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not hanging out with them no more. Like, and that would be the last time they would see me. They'd call me. I wouldn't text them back. I wouldn't answer the phone call. I'm like, you niggas is fake. You this is fake. I'm not doing that. All right. And it like once you realize that, it's just like I was better off just staying at the crib. I was better off just doing my own thing. And most of the time, you are better off doing your own thing. If you're a person that is real, you are going to spend a lot of time alone because people aren't going to want you around because you're going to expose them. All right. You're going to expose the type of person that they are. They're all going to be laughing. The stuff's not going to be funny. You're not going to be laughing. It's like, if it's not funny, you can't force somebody with them. Like, no, that's fake. So it's like, they're going to consider you not fun. But what they really don't realize is they're the ones that ain't fun. They just because they think they're fun doesn't mean they're fun. Just because they think they're cool doesn't mean they're cool. Like, people who are cool are people who are real, people who work on themselves, people who create things. And not to say they're not cool, you know. But the thing is, this whole cool thing is strange, man. Because like the people who are considered cool, they really don't be having nothing going on besides being a toxic user, manipulator type of person. And it's like, yo, that person's cool. And it's like the only reason they're saying that person's cool is because they can either learn more toxic, manipulative skills from them. This person could put them on some type of toxic game to where they could use other people and treat people not too good. All right, it's different if you're putting somebody on some game like some life knowledge to where I can advance and get ahead in life. That person is cool to me. But that's the thing. There's different levels of cool. Some people are going to think some people are cool. Some people are going to think other people are cool. All right. So if nobody is cool with you and no one thinks you're cool, don't even trip on that. Because once you build yourself up and you work on yourself and you become what you're supposed to be, there are going to be other people who are like-minded that you resonate with. All right. You're not the type of person that resonates with low frequency people. People that hang around and do low frequency stuff, that don't want too much out of life, that don't talk about positive things, that don't want to go create anything, or that are okay with working a 9-to-5 job until they croak. You ain't gonna have nothing in common with them. You're not gonna be cool with them like that, because they're already set in life in their mind of what they're going to do for the rest of their life. All right, you're going to make people think different. You're going to make people feel different. That creates anxiety. All right, you're going to mess up the vibe around those particular kinds of people. So it is what it is. If you mess up the vibe around those particular kinds of people, that means that you ain't supposed to be around them in the first place, homie. You ain't supposed to be around them in the first place, homegirl. You're supposed to be by yourself until you can get around other business people who are going to get millions of dollars, other business people who are going to sign contracts and have meetings and all that cool stuff. There's things that people think are cool. There's other things that people think are whack. All right, you have a different idea of what's cool and what's not, and that's what's cool about you. That's what's real about you. That's what makes you a unique person. You're not going along with the get along and just to say that's cool. You know how many people are lying to themselves and other people right now just to have friends? That's whack. Who wants to do that? A lonely person who is afraid of being by themselves. People are afraid to be by themselves. They're afraid. They're fearful. You know how somebody will see a lion out in the Sahara Desert and be like, oh, snap. That's how people are afraid of being alone. They're like, alone? Oh, snap. Let me go be fake so I can make some friends. Go along with the get along. Like that's I mean, but that's the way society is. That's the way people are. And they find themselves doing things that waste their time. They all hang out, and when you don't fit in, you can't get in. All right, that's why I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. Aren't we all? And if I don't fit in with y'all, I ain't trying to get in. I'm not trying to get in that club. All right, I'm not trying to get in that club. That's a whack club. I don't want to be in a club of faketivity. All right, I'm cool with the fakery. Like yeah, I always laughed at that line from DJ Paul, because like that was back when people, even when you were from down south, you had lyrics. All right, you had Outkast, you had Ludacris, you had Wayne, you had all these people from down south. So it's like you had to have lyrics. And that man was like, I'm cool with the fakery. I'm like, yo, that's one of the weakest bars. But yo, once you get older, them bars that was simple and plain and straight to the point that you thought was whack, when you get over, yo, them joints hit hard because it's plain and simple and it's straight to the point. It's like, yo, I'm cool with the fakery. That's all he had to say. He didn't have to try to hide it. He ain't have to Rubik's cube it. He ain't have to bar it up. He ain't have to make it technological. He just, yo, I'm cool with the fakery. I'm cool with the fakery. Like I always thought that was a whack bar, but now that I'm older, it's not as whack as I thought. I'm cool with the fakery, man. I'm cool with it. Like keep that fake stuff away from me. Like you'll spend so much time alone, and you'll have so many real moments to yourself, and you'll end up having real moments with other real people. Maybe not a lot, but you'll be like, you'll be so turned off by fake stuff, you'll just be repelled by it. And if you have an expressionable face like me, ouch. All right, people are going to tell when you think, like, people are going to be aware that you're aware of their fakeness, their evil, their negativity, and it's going to show. You're not going to be, if you're real, I think it's just all real people. I don't even think it's just me. But I've always been told I have an expressionable face. I don't know, but I think all real people have that. They may not be aware of it, but if you're a real person, I think you have what they call an expressionable face. So if you're real and you have been told you have an expressionable face, your face is going to give you away, and you're not going to be able to hide it, and you shouldn't be hiding nothing anyway. Shouldn't have nothing to hide anyway. And when it comes to dealing with people and stuff like that, because what you can gain from a fake relationship, you're gonna lose your soul. What profits a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul or her soul? All right, or y'all soul. All right, don't lose your soul over trying to fit in with fake folks. All right, there's nothing to gain. There's nothing to gain from hanging out with people who make you feel like you need to change just to remain. There's nothing to gain with hanging out with people who make you feel like you need to change just to remain. Excuse me. If you don't want me around, let me know. But they can't, because they're too worried about what you got, what you could bring to the table. They're too worried about, oh man, if he don't hang out with us, ain't nobody gonna look at us. If he don't hang out with us, we're not gonna seem like we the life of the party. Gotta have Drew there, gotta have you there, gotta have her there, gotta have them there. Like people will use people, man. And I'll cut somebody off when it feels like I'm using them. I ain't gonna use you. I'll cut you off. Like I will be straight up with you. Be like, yo, I need help. You're helping me. This is what I need help with. And this is what it is. All right. I think you're cool. This is the dynamics of our relationship. It is what it is. I feel about you like this. I'm letting you know I'm being honest and straightforward with you. And then people will get mad and upset and angry. You ain't got to deal with me. Why are you mad at me? Because I'm not what you want me to be. You trying to use me. All right. And they'll flip the script and try to make it seem like you're the one trying to use them, and you ain't. All right. You're not. If somebody offers to help you and you're straight up with them, you're not using them like they think. All right. Everybody using somebody. All right, we're just going to be honest. Everybody is using somebody. But when you lie, when you're manipulative, you're misusing people. You cannot force someone to do something that you want just because you offer them something. All right, that's misusing someone, whether you think it or not. Then they'll try to flip the script on you and be like, oh, you used me. No, I was straight up and honest with you. And your part of your bargain was to try to make me do something for you that you knew I wasn't cool with, because I told you from the beginning, that's not what I'm trying to do. But in your head, you said, you know what? I'm going to try to make you do it anyway. And then when things don't work out, people get butthurt because that's not the way this person was conditioned, or this not the way this person wanted to do it in the first place. So when you're a real person, you're just going to end up spending a lot of time by yourself until you work your way up and you could reach the other real people who went through the same thing you had to. There's a lot of fake people at the bottom. There's even more fake people at the top. But in between, you will be able to, as they say, get in where you fit in and find some real people. Like attracts like. You will find some people that you resonate with. You will be able to make some friends, and you will be able to make some friends that might even help you make some ends. But what I like about people who are friends and there's money involved, that's the realest friendship you can have. If your friends ain't about no money, if your friends ain't getting no money, if your friends ain't getting to no money, they ain't your friend. They shouldn't be your friend. All right. If what we're doing is not positive, if what we're doing is not progressive, if what we're doing ain't getting us nowhere, we can't be friends. This quote unquote friends has come to an end because there ain't no ends. And if I'm motivated and I'm trying to get money and make my life better, and I'm trying to do certain things, and y'all ain't about that, y'all are holding me back. People are holding you back. You don't want to be around people that are holding you back. You want to be around people that are genuine, that are real, that are about the same things that you're about. All right. So keep it real with people. Make sure people keep it real with you. All right. That way, nobody is misusing anyone. All right. Life is about using people. It's not about misusing people. When people aren't upfront, when people aren't honest, that's somebody trying to manipulate somebody. Why you got to manipulate somebody? Just be upfront and honest. All right, the universe works with people who are real. All right, people are like revolving doors, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. The universe will always bring some real people into your life when you're real with the universe, real with yourself, and you're real with other people. People will love you and respect you. People gonna stay away from you too. But like, man, she's real, man. I ain't dealing with her. He's real. I'm not dealing with him. They're going to be mad. They're going to be upset. But hey, they're going to be glad at the end of it all, or a couple years down the line. They're going to be like, yo, man, they ain't used me, man. That person was real. Or, man, all the fake people that I dealt with this year, the one thing I can say about him is he got his ways about him. But, yo, man, he's a thorough dude. Or, man, she got her ways about him. But, yo, she's thorough. And it's not that you even care about what they say, because at the end of the day, you just want to keep your checks and balances straight. And that's what real people do. We operate off of moral code. We operate off of laws, universal law. If I do this to you, then the universe is going to spank me. And it's nothing I can get from you that I can't get from God. All right, God will provide. I could put you and what you got to the side because God will provide. I'm not going to use you. All right, if there's something about this that I'm not cool with or I don't want to do, I'm not using you. I'm not. I will suffer. I will suffer. Whatever I'm missing, God will put me on a mission. All right, whatever I'm missing, it will come soon. It's nothing that I have to worry about, especially when you have an abundant mindset. People have a lack mindset, and they think that when they get something, they got to hold on to it. I got something. Oh, can't let it go. Can't let it go. I don't know when I'm going to get another one. Can't let it go. I mean, you might have to go without for a little bit, man. That's life. You might not have for a little bit. That's life. But when you get it, you'll respect it. You'll appreciate it. You'll honor it. And that's the thing. Appreciation. You'll appreciate it. It will appreciate you. And it'll be real. All right? I'm giving you something that is real. All right? Don't you want something that's real? Don't you want something that you can feel? All right? I'm cool on the fakery. I'm cool on all that fake stuff. I'm cool on that fake-ish. And I keep my grass cut to see the snakes itch. I'm cool on that, man. I'm cool on that, man. I will be by myself. I'll be by myself. All right, until I can find the right people to be around. Because if there's people like me, and I consider myself to be a real person, or whoopie whoop, whatever, who real, who whatever. All right, there's other people out there like you. So You don't have to force yourself on people. All right. You don't have to try to make people like you. Don't even be bent out of shape if people don't like you. Don't be bent out of shape if you don't fit in. You don't fit in because you're a pearl. You're a pearl. You don't fit in with swine. You don't cast pearls among swine, and God don't cast his pearls among swine. God calls us his jewels. All right. The people of God are his jewels. God's chosen people are his jewels. God's chosen people, we're not gonna fit in with everybody. God, if God told us to not cast his pearls among swine, you think he's gonna do it? No. You're not gonna fit in with people. People gonna be laughing, having a good time. Woo, yeah, look at us. Yeah, woo. They're gonna be having an awesome time. You're gonna be sitting there by yourself, wondering why it ain't nothing out there for you. But you will realize sooner or later that the little ugly duckling you thought you were, you turned out to be a swan. All right. You turned out to be a swan. You tried to fit in with the alley cats. Turns out you was a lion the whole time. Stay out my cookie jar. Turns out you was a lion the whole time. Turned out you was the real deal Holyfield the whole time. All right? Yo, God is not going to make you to be real to fit in with fake people. It ain't going to happen. God's not going to make you real to fit in with fake people. So stop trying. Stop trying. Tough it out. Thug it out. Be by yourself. All right. Thug it out. Tough it out. Be by yourself. It's cool, man. You will appreciate you when other people don't. When other people don't appreciate you, somebody's going to have to. So you might as well learn how to appreciate yourself. All right. You might as well learn how to appreciate yourself. Leave people alone who don't appreciate you. All right. What you have to offer, you may not have it to offer to them. You may have it to offer to yourself, and that way you may have it to offer to somebody else. All right. So if other people can't take you for you, that's a sign that you don't need to be around them in the first place. You're probably better off alone. All right. You are probably better off. Do you think you're better off alone? Do you think you're better off alone? Yes. I do think I'm better off alone, man. People be in relationships, people be in friendships, and they hate their friend, man. You know how many people friendships like, man, I'm tired of being this person's friend. They be so mad that they made friendships with the person, but it's so deep and they're so intertwined that they can't even be friends with the person no more. I mean, they can't get out the friendship immediately. And that's how you know people are dealing with narcissists, man. Like the friendship they got into is so deep and they're so intertwined that they can't even break out the friendship right away. It's like they stay friends with the person because they don't know nothing else. They don't want to hurt that person's feelings. That person got them under a spell. Fake people will have you under a spell thinking that you need them. All right, people aren't comfortable. People don't spend time by themselves. All right, they see TV, they see adults, they see everybody else, but they don't know the dynamics of it. It's like getting into a relationship without loving yourself. You don't get into a relationship without loving yourself. You don't become friends with nobody without appreciating yourself first. Appreciation is self-love. That's all it is. Appreciation is just a fancy term put together for self-love. If you don't appreciate, you will hate. You will hate yourself and everybody else. You have to appreciate yourself. You got people who are friends that don't even appreciate themselves or what they can do. They're just friends just to be friends, just to see what they can get from other people, and other people trying to see what they can get from them. That's not no damn friendship. That's a undisclosed partnership that y'all got going on. Y'all signed the contract but didn't read the fine print in this mug. All right, read the fine print. Don't be like Nicki Minaj now. Don't just sign your life away. Read. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Read the fine. I'm not sure if she did that or not, but it looked like it was on video, sis. Don't be mad at Druuill. All right. I know she watched my videos. What up, girl? Don't forget to read the fine print. Don't forget to read the fine print, man. All right, don't forget to read the fine print. Don't be like them people on Druuill and just sign my what you waiting on, man? Sign my daddy. Don't just sign the contract without reading the fine print. And that's what a lot of people are doing with these friendships, relationships, everything. They're getting into something they had no idea they got themselves into. And people be hating on you when you be by yourself. You be out to eat by yourself. And had a baby with somebody that was a maybe. How you gonna have a baby with a maybe? Now y'all out to eat and y'all don't even like what y'all got going on, and y'all glaring at the person that's by themselves thinking they alone. Oh, the polarity. Oh, the dynamics. Okay. Oh, how the cookie crumbles. You be out there thinking you alone, and people are jealous of what you got. All right, you thinking you alone and you ain't got nobody, and you by all by yourself, and people jealous of what you got. You got freedom, peace of mind. All right, you only got one bill to pay. What? You know how many people would give up what they have for? Not to say people don't love their family and stuff like that, but when people get with the wrong people and they wish that they had made some other changes, you know how many people would give up what they had for a heartbeat, for something real, something real. All right, for something real. All right, everybody just wants something real, man. Appreciate you. If nobody else will appreciate you, who else is going to appreciate you but you? Think about that for a second. You want to be able to appreciate you for you. All right. So leave people alone. Even if you gotta not have nobody, even if you by yourself for a whole year. All right, yo, you will learn so much about yourself. You'll appreciate yourself. You'll love yourself. You will love some alone time. You'll be so mad that when people take your alone time from you, you'll be agitated at them. Like, man, so and so just done wasted my time. Like, yo, you will have so much fun by yourself because you'll figure out what your likes are, what your dislikes are. People don't even know what they dislike, and then they get around people, and then it's too late because you done been with them so long, and now you done find out that they liked them. People done love bombed you. People done acted like, people will act like something that they're not just to be around people. And then once they can't hide it no more, and it starts to show, and people get around them, and it's like, oh my God, I got this friend, or oh my God, I got this girlfriend, or I got this boyfriend. This girl was on. I seen a video today. This girl boyfriend don't even use soap. Man didn't even use soap. I said, oh my. The man didn't even use soap. She exposed her man for not even using soap. She said, "What'd you wash up with, son? What you wash up with today, gangster? Why you look clean but you don't smell clean? What you wash up with, gangster? You got the lotion on, you got the deodorant on, but you ain't put the soap on. What's up with that?" She put all this little stuff around to see if he used the soap, and he ain't even use no soap. You done linked up, you done booed up. I'm all booed up. You done booed up with somebody, and they don't even wash with soap. They don't even use soap. At least use some. I don't care if it's dish soap. At least use some kind of soap. Hand soap, Dove soap, whatever kind of something. Not just the water, please. Make me water. No, you have to add some soap with that. Make me water and soap. Make me water and soap. Okay, you gotta make it water and soap. All right, it's water and soap. All right, behind your ears, everything. Water and soap. I don't care how you gotta wash up. At least you could Les Brown washed up in the sink and he still didn't smell bad. All right, so even it's possible. It's possible for you to even wash up in the sink and not smell. It's possible for you to even wash up in the sink and still not stink. People don't even how you get with a man and you don't even know if he used soap or not. Lord, have mercy. All right, how you not even know if they use soap or not? I mean, uh, uh, Jesus help us. All right, take the wheel. How do you not know your man don't use soap? You gotta use some soap. You gotta have something. I mean, oh my God, oh my God. What Buster Rhymes said? He said, woo ha, need some aqua fresh. You need some aqua fresh. All right, Jesus. And she didn't even know that she ain't like that. I hope she knew she ain't like that. But how you can't smell and how you can't tell that your man don't use soap? You're only putting deodorant over funk. All right. I always heard that growing up. You cannot put deodorant over funk. You just put some deodorant on and I'll be all right. No, you will not. All right. And if that's what you're doing now, I see why you don't have no friends. Just playing. Just playing. I'm just kidding. I know you guys, I know you smell good. All right. I know you look good and I know you feel good because that's what we pride ourselves on this channel. We like to look good, feel good, and be smelling good. All right. We're going to always mention that. All right, look good, feel good, and most definitely smelling good. Because you can't look good and you can't look good or feel good and not smell good, because it's not gonna work. Don't try it. All right. So appreciate yourself. Don't look for other people to appreciate you. You may feel underappreciated at your job. You can still appreciate you. Pat yourself on the back. Man, I did good today. They didn't tell me that because I know they hating, and I know they're waiting for me to mess up and make a mistake so they can write me up in the office. But oh well, guess what? I'm still coming back. I'm still going to do my best. I'm still going to appreciate myself for the work that I put in. Even if y'all don't notice it, I'm going to work as hard as I possibly could. Even if y'all don't appreciate it, it's not going to make me work any less harder or smarter, because y'all don't want to look at me like the owner's daughter. All right, I understand that not everyone is going to appreciate me for who I am, and I'm still going to do my best. I understand everybody's not going to feel me like that. Feel me. I understand everybody's not going to feel me like that, but guess what? I'm going to feel me. I'm going to appreciate me. I know my value. I know my worth. I know I'm worthy, and I don't need you to tell me. I don't need you. Stop needing other people's friendship to feel worthy of and deserving and wonderful and amazing about yourself. You don't need nobody else to make you feel good about yourself. You don't, you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't. Stop thinking that you need somebody else to validate you. You look in the mirror, you tell yourself all the wonderful things that you'd like to hear. Okay, you tell yourself what you'd like to hear. You don't need nobody else to tell you what you need to hear. You probably need to hear it from yourself first anyway, for it to even resonate anyway. How you gonna look for somebody else to tell you something that you're not even telling yourself? If you treat yourself, people treat you. Hear me out. People treat us the way we treat ourselves. People treat us the way we treat ourselves on this level when it comes to dealing with people and having friends. Not saying you're not going to have narcissists or bad people out there, but on a certain level, when you deal with people and you making friends and stuff like that, people treat you how you treat yourself. When they get to know you, they see you not treating yourself right. Guess what? They're going to take advantage of you, and they're not going to treat you right either. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, I know I could get her. I know I could get him. She don't even treat her. She don't even respect herself. She don't even know how much she's worth. That's where you'll have people hanging out with people that will low key be hating on them and putting them down just so they can have somebody around. We don't go through that anymore. Today, this you stopping that today at this video. No more. Okay, I rebuke fake. I rebuke fake friendships out your life. Rebuke fakeness and fake friendships out your life. You don't need nobody. You don't need nobody. All right? You are all you need. You are all you need. You don't need people to make you feel good about yourself. You make you feel good about yourself. All right? What happens when they go away? What happens if you stop talking to them? You're going to stop feeling good just because you don't have so and so to tell you all those good things no more? You could have been doing that about yourself. That's what affirmations are about. Affirmations are no joke, y'all. That's why I be feeling so good, even on a rough day. All right, that not every day starts out the way you want it, but you can tell yourself you can tell yourself how you want to go throughout your day. You could program your mind. You may wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but guess what? I'm gonna feel like I woke up on the right side of the bed. All right, I'm gonna feel. You may have had a rough day, but guess what? I'm gonna tell myself that we're gonna have a good day regardless. We're gonna kick this rough out of here. We're gonna get the rough out of here. Take care of the rough. Get it out of here. I'm gonna keep loving myself until I feel good about who I am or the type of experience I had or the type of day I'm having. I'm not going to let issues or things or anything get me down to the best of my ability. When thou art cast down, there is lifting up. You can tell yourself something and change how you feel about yourself. There's a science behind that. You could tell yourself something, you could think something, and change the way how you feel. You don't have to keep going around being unhappy, miserable. You don't even have to feel alone. All right. You can feel so good by yourself that you'll never be alone. And when you have God and Christ in your life, you ain't never alone. You got your ancestors, your angels, ascended masters. You ain't never alone. All right. And if you are alone, as David Goggins said, you ain't doing nothing. So if you are alone, you need to turn up. You need to start doing something. So that way you could be that cool person that goes out into the world where people will be like, yo, I'm fascinated with you. What's up? Can we talk? Can we? And then you feel them out. And if it feels real, you know the deal. All right. So you don't want to play yourself. Don't let other people play you. Use that alone time to your benefit. Appreciate who you are. Appreciate what you're about, what you represent, if other people don't, especially. So that way you're not around people that are making you feel bad about who you are. Those aren't friends. You shouldn't feel bad in the inner circle. Even if you're by yourself, it's still a winner circle. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Pound that like button, pound that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace, love, and light.